to your OSS training video on how to write Linkbait and high quality articles that will get people talking. So there's a lot of ways to get article topics, whether it be directly from keyword research or from a site like Google News or Dig or Reddit or something like that. But a lot of times somebody will see a topic, for example, Ford reports $5.9 billion loss. And they'll write about it or repackage the same article, but not add enough value to it, and wonder why people aren't talking about their take or giving them links or reading their posts or whatever the case may be. So the key is you can get a lot of information from Google News and write about it. You can always find something. Somebody's always talking about your topic. Whatever, if we have dealerships, we have dealership websites. We can write about this. We have currently 4 dealerships that are our clients. So we need to be writing about this for them, but we need to have our own take. We need to add value. We need to give a reason for people to read our take on it, other than just repackaging the CNN Money's article. So we need to figure out how it relates to us. So if we have a dealership, it's important that we write about how it affects that dealership or how it affects its customers. So how does this $5.9 billion loss affect people in Wisconsin or people in Milwaukee or things like that, and have a unique take on it. And that's how you get people to kind of talk about you and link to you, and how your article will spread. So you can use sites like Google News. If we look at like Dig, find all sorts of different article topics. But the key is to add value and have your own take on it. It's important to know what people are talking about. And you can go down to your category, maybe world and business, as opposed to just what's popular. And, okay, Starbucks is laying off 7,000 people and closing 300 stores. How does that relate to you? If it doesn't, well, then maybe you need to choose a different topic. But, if you can find a way to make it relate to you, make sure you take the time to research it, be authoritative, and have your own take. Don't repackage it and just expect people to read it, because that won't work. But if you take the time and have a take, whether it be unique, different, or you take the time to relate it to you. There's a while ago there were wildfires in California, so maybe you sell insurance, and so you write about how to protect yourself against certain things like that. You have to relate it to your business. If you can, even a loose relation, that you is well written, and you take the time to be authoritative and provide value, you can get a lot of unique visitors and hopefully people linking to you. Also, use magnetic headlines. You can go out to a copy blogger, and they've got a lot of great advice as far as like writing headlines and things like that for SEO. One of the ways that they do it is, for example, warning blank, insert the difference, or insert whatever you're writing about, or how blank made me blank. 10 or blank ways to blank. So maybe about the wildfires, you write 10 ways to protect your home against wildfires, or 5 ways to, they have 101 ways to cope with stress, things like that. If you're blank, you can blank. So their example is, if you're a non-smoker, you can save 33% on life insurance. So if you sell life insurance, this is a great headline. It's very magnetic, creates emotion, and gets people to read your article. So whatever the niche that you're in, if you sell facelift products, if you sell liposuction products or voice over IP, it doesn't matter. You can use these headlines and say, if you're a business, you can save 50% with voice over IP, and then do your research. And that's a really magnetic headline, and that's the sort of thing that'll get passed around and get links and things like that. It's also important to use things like Flickr and iStock Photo to dress up your articles and include pictures and make them nice to read, break them up with using subheadlines and charts and graphs and things like that. Taking the time to have a great article. If we go back and refresh Google News, probably has changed. Okay, so the House passes a stimulus bill. So now it's in the Senate. So maybe, it's kind of a loose relationship, but you can say, how the stimulus bill will affect car sales, or if you are a financial planner, what to, given if the stimulus bill passes, what does this mean for you? Or if you're, you kind of get the idea. So you want to look at maybe what's popular in the news, but have a take. Kodak's cutting jobs. There's a new Gmail program, the offline version. So there's just a wide variety of topics that you can write about in the news, on Dig. But make sure you have a take. Don't just repackage the same thing and expect people to care. If you go down, there's all sorts of great business news and things that you can write about that people care about, as long as you take the time to relate it. And you can do this every day. So you can create Linkbait every day when you write, or you blog for your clients, or you blog for yourself. Find out what people are talking about and have a unique take on it. And then, you have a much better chance of your articles garnering links and getting discussion and showing up in the search engines and all that great stuff. So hopefully these tips help you when you're blogging for your clients or for yourself, and we'll move on to the next lesson.